I like how in one episode I didn't even hear the music. Anyway, hey guys, my name is Brian Bundaketha here, and welcome back, folks, on to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I keep trying to get into the habit of trying to do Breath of Fire, but I keep missing it, so I don't know. It's like I want to do it, but then it's like I don't for some reason. But it's not that I say I don't enjoy the game or anything like that. But I want to talk about something anyway. So, okay, a lot of you don't realize that I've been into some instances of my own. I won't get into what they were specifically, but I will say this: that I was told to seek help. Well, it wasn't anything to do with the violence, but it wouldn't matter if it was. I mean, it does matter if it happens, but no. So I'm not going to get into it. Why I'm bringing it up? Because I just feel like it'd be something I'd have to delete the video. And anyway, so it just can't handle the idea. It's like even if someone gives an apology or goes seeks help, they just can't help it. I mean, they just can't not help it, but they just can't accept the fact a person down on their luck. I'm not gonna say who. Okay. Shh. Anyway, I mean, it is true. I want to get this game over with, but anyway. So as I was saying, yeah, they just can't handle it. They don't want to. They just don't want to accept that, and they just keep messing with the guy. Well, it's not his own fault, but Ruben's house. Thanks, Harry made it back. So if you come up here, yeah, you'll get refreshers. Same thing from the other side, so it doesn't really matter. I could have done that before talking to Ruben, which I forgot about. So anyway, I forgot to tell you, the crystal of lava is in the Flava Dome. Okay, so but in order to get to there, oh yeah, there's much like the ice pyramid, only this is not the final dungeon where we had to find something. So yeah, leave it at Battlefield alone. We gotta go through the volcano, which you'd think, would be that. So what we're gonna do here, actually, is that I keep forgetting I need to go down to a deal, but it doesn't matter anyway. A couple new enemies, werewolf and nightmare. I'm gonna take out this guy, and you want to have Ruben take out this guy. Trust me, it won't get any better till we get certain something anyway. It's maybe optional, and it may be out of the way, and you may not need to do it, but just like Blizzard, you know. But the thing is, though, is I don't think anybody else even learns Blizzard. If I'm not mistaken. So, or even gets the spell. So I'm gonna get a found white. That's good. I believe that's a secondary, yeah, wizard spell. Yeah, it is. We're almost done learning our white and dark. But we're not done learning this. There's actually spells in this game you might as well learn now that no character, and I mean no character, even learns. And I'm going to tell you right now, Exit is one of them. I'm not going to say, I swear, whether or not anybody learns Heal. But we'll get more into what the list is as we go along. So what I'm going to do is, before I continue on, because we got a lot of fighting we got to go do. So, yeah. So just to give you the clue of how much easier this is going to make it, so I don't have to go through all the way back through the entire dungeon, even though I still have to go through this way, which is quite a bit of an annoying backtrack, but it's fine. It's not really that bad. It's just, and the reason I'm doing this is because we're going to need some seeds. We may not need as many, as a matter of fact, yeah. So, but like, you know, like I said, I mean, I remember when I said Saren coin. No, it's a sand coin. I misread that. I knew what I was saying, but I misread it on accident. This is something else we're gonna be getting soon. It's like that we're gonna be getting soon. But as far as what the icons represent, I'm guessing that's Fireberg, but that is not representing somewhere else that I know of. It looks nothing like that. So it looks like more like a trophy. And I believe this was a sword to, I guess, represent Foresta for whatever reason, or the whole entire area of that. And then there's uh, Aquaria, which is for some reason represented by a cane, which I don't really understand such logic, but what do I know, I don't really know what the cane or sword has to do with either one of them, but, because, okay, see, then if it was based on, see, here's the thing. If you're going to say it's based on weapons, what are you talking about? Because if you're basing it on that, nobody wore a cane. Not Tristan, not Phoebe or Phoebe, and definitely not Kelly or me or um, Ruben here. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be silly, but I'm going to, go through this all. So luckily, I know it makes it much easier anyway to so you don't have to go through all that. But here's the thing: at least you don't have to go all the way out. It's not really a really long place anyway when you consider it, but it still makes it that much quicker. Like if you're trying to do a speed run, just hit some seeds. If you're trying to save yourself on, I like how it perceives it as an axe attack. Anyway, just to get some seeds so you can save yourself on some gil because you're trying to set it up for certain things. So, and at this point, we don't even need to use spells, which is good because how powerful we actually are. I mean, these guys can go down in one shot, and we don't even have to worry about anything. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. And we're not done yet with all the weapons. Oh, no. No, we're not. Well, we're getting close. Yeah, so I really never thought of the very first enemy we fight in the game as a boss that becomes something. I really thought about that all the times I actually, honest to God, did I ever play this game? That's okay. Mentor Zombie. We're almost done with this game. It's not even pathetic. Even though we still have quite a bit of ways to go, we have fields we got to knock out and whatnot, and we don't have to 100% everything again. So I think you just have to do it once, at least. And I don't know if it really means anything at the end or whatever, but you know, I'd love to see the anticipated actual sequel to this that actually directly involves all the characters that are supposed to be involving for whatever reason. I'm got to force a habit if you're trying to do that. So sorry about that. I didn't mean to go back out in there. No. But that's just what that represents. So you know, and yeah, we're back here. I don't know if Kelly's still here or not. It's been way too long since I've actually played up to this point. As a matter of fact, we haven't been to Forest in so long. Might as well look around, see what's going on. Yeah, don't say bye. It's later. Yeah, she's still here. Yeah, it's crazy that at this point in the game. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you about it later. It's coming up in another few episodes, but I just want to get through it. I mean, I still want to take my time. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I want to get as many of them as I can recorded. So that is a thing. At some point we won't actually have to go back to the bone dungeon at all to get any seeds, which is a good thing. Unless we run out very low on cash, which should really be no problem by the time we get reach a certain point of the game anyway. So yeah, yeah. I'm glad that we got what we got. Yeah, pretty much in order to get to the lava dome, you got to go through the volcano, which you think would be that, but it's not. So we're actually going to go ahead and go through this one step at a time. New enemies, ghosts. I don't think we've ever seen ghosts. Yeah, they do. Also, those things can do like mummies can, or what's they call them, zombies. They replicate themselves, so you might as well know that. I don't think those bones can do it. And speaking of those things that, oh, that's good. Oh, if they hadn't hit all the way through, we would have been sunk there. Anyway, because those things are just like the other first ones that we encountered. They can really do some really major damage by confusing the crap out of your party members, and that's not something you want. But yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, they can do quick, which is very devastating. I forget what I was talking about now, but so. Oh, good. We got a refresher. Healing. I think we should be fine for now. It's just when we go to Lava Dome, I'm gonna really want to get a little bit more than that. I'm not gonna need to get too many. I mean, I've gotten probably far more over than I should have. Plenty of time making run throughs of this game. Um, but oh jeez. At least we don't actually have to worry about him using spells. I mean, if at all the game decided to use a spell, the last thing we would have to worry about is him using the life spell, which he never ever uses anyway. But yeah, they can use their weapons against you, which is not something you really want. Believe me. So, like I said, I'll update you more as the list goes on because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, there's things that they'll never learn. So I'll wait till I get everything in perspective. Oh, jeez. You had to use that spell. Okay. Yeah, it's very important. So yeah, even though we can see those enemies, it doesn't really matter. There is something we need to do. I believe we have to go up a hill. Um, so let's go ahead and knock out this dude. gonna counter me with confusion. Time to use white. White is very effective, even though they're not weak against it. Yeah, it makes it just goes right through them very quickly. Yeah, so because get used to that for a little while, because I'll be using that quite a bit. I mean, I will be using that. You might be asking why I fled that. You'll see why as soon as possible. Ah, get to preview someone there. But anyway, I'll see y'all on the next episode. Until then, later.